Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the channel. For those of you that are new to the channel, today this is the, where's it at? There it is. There is the 2013 Camaro 1LE. That is the car we're going to be detailing today, and the first product we're going to be using is the Adams Polishes wheel cleaner. I have done a product review before on this, and it just did not turn out very well. I did not like the lighting was just messed up on it, and I owe it to you guys to get a proper video in on how to use this stuff and before and after with some actual good footage. So we're going to do that. We're going to clean these rims up really nice, and let me show you here. Hopefully you can kind of see. We'll get right on this spoke, and yeah, so that is just on this one spoke right here. These things get so freaking dirty so quick with these dang Brimbos here. They just shred brake dust. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna clean these up. I'll show you. Obviously, I just showed you before. I'll show you again. Wipe a couple of them off. That is what is just on a couple spokes right there. So we'll show you that, and then how to use the product, and basically what it looks like afterwards. So let's get to it. I'll show you real quick, kind of the best practice is to have a bucket with just some clean water in it. That way you can dip your brushes in there and get them really cleaned out. I always do that before you start. I got all-purpose cleaner here, which is what we're going to use on the sidewall here. And also, if your car is really dirty and you have a brush to get in the wheel well, it's really good to use this all-purpose cleaner back in that area. And then, of course, we have the wheel cleaner product itself. I have my firm bristle brush, which is to use on the sidewalls here, which is a very good tool to have. This is just a really soft, very safe soft bristle brush to use on the face of your rim. Very good product. And then this is probably my favorite. This is called the Wheel Woolly, and this is to use to get back in the barrel of the rim here, so you have full coverage without banging up your knuckles on the spokes or the brake disc or anything like that. So this is a very good tool to have, and like I said, I have my water here ready to go with the hose, and we'll get started. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get the entire surface you're dealing with totally covered in water. Like I said, if you want to get the wheel well, you definitely can. Spray sidewall off, and get every surface you're dealing with totally wet here. Alright, I usually start with the wheel first, so I'm going to do that. Spray all-purpose cleaner. Stuff is very good product. Knocks the grime off pretty good. Adams does offer a tire and rubber cleaner. I just haven't bought it yet because I have a full gallon of this stuff to use, so we'll get that eventually, but for now, this stuff works great. And like I said, if you want to, you can hit your wheel well, and it'll knock off some of that road grime inside there. On this car, you can't really see in that area too much, so it's kind of hard to tell when it's truly clean. But let that sit for just a bit, and then we're going to use the firm bristle brush to do the sidewalls here. So take that, going to go all the way around the rim, or I should say the wheel, sorry. This stuff works great on these letters here. These letters collect a lot of nasty stuff, and it just works, overall works very good. So with this brush, go ahead and dip it in there with clean water, and then go ahead and we'll rinse off this product. I don't like to leave any of the products I spray on my car or the rims or anything like that. I don't like to leave it sitting on it for very long, especially stuff like this that's kind of a chemical. It can cause damage for sure. So take your time, do one at a time, and you don't want to rush the cleaning, but you also don't want to take too much time and let it dry on there. It can cause some damage for sure, especially this stuff. So this is, I know what you all have been waiting for, the wheel cleaner. Use this stuff very generously. I coat the entire rim, all the spokes, the brake calipers, the barrel of the rim, everything gets covered in this stuff. I buy gallons of this stuff at a time, and I use them because this car produces nasty brake dust, and it works so good, and you'll see why here in a second. So with that being said, let's go ahead and spray this thing. Get a quick cover on the face here, and then start. I actually usually start from the top on the drum here. Get all the way in there, and then hit the caliper. because obviously there's a lot of brake dust on that. Down the other side. All right, and then I try to hit every spoke once, and we should be good. So as you can see there, I covered it very well. We'll let it just sit. You just let it sit for just a bit and kind of do its work here, and I'll actually bring the camera around so you can see what it looks like. So as you can see here, the product went on blue, and when it touches metal that the brakes have in them, the brake discs, it actually turns this nasty purple color. So that is basically it telling you that it's doing its job. When you touch down here, it starts to really react, and all this stuff will kind of start turning purple and oozing down the side of the rim here. So like I said, you don't want to let this stuff sit too long. Let me get the camera here again. So you don't want to let this stuff sit too long. So what I'm going to start doing is working in the drum. So you're going to take this wheel woolly and you're going to just push it all the way back, and you're going to cover the entire surface area of the rim. I usually start from the top, work my way down, and then start the other side. Get around the caliper here. Make sure you've hit everything. The caliper, you can get this behind the spokes and kind of hit the front of that caliper a little bit. They have some little brushes that work really good for this, but I honestly have always kind of just used the wheel woolly in my hands to do the cleaning on this, and it always has worked very well. So once you're done with that, you can kind of see some of this nasty stuff coming out here. Take your soft bristle brush. I'm going to hit the face of the rim here. Make sure you're getting into all the little crevices. This brush does a very good job of doing it for you. You don't have to worry too much. It really gets in all the nooks and crannies. All right. So that one is good. Let me show you again here. You can kind of see all the nasty stuff coming out of there. So that's what it looks like, and there it is, kind of turning a nasty purple color. So now that we have completely soaked the rim in wheel cleaner, agitated it with all the proper brushes, definitely after that you want to start washing it off pretty quick here. That way none of this product actually bakes into the rim itself. So just go ahead and wash it off. I always start from the top, like I said, and then make sure you're spraying back behind, like inside the car itself, because you never know where you oversprayed with that chemical. So definitely cover everything, get all the lug nut. That. Wash my hands off so I can show you before and after here. Alright. So, as you can see, my hands are completely clean, as to where they were not before when I touched the spokes here. And I will rub my hands all over this thing, and I will show you that my hands are completely clean again. So that stuff completely got rid of all the brake dust on the rim. And then from here, you want to do all the rims, then go ahead and wash your car, because your tires are just going to get wet again. And from there, you can then take a totally clean rag that you didn't use on the paint to dry, and you can dry these rims. A quick kind of a pro tip to help keep these things from getting too dirty and really hard to clean every time. Use the H2O Garden Gloss, which there is a video of that on my channel as well. You can use that on these rims, and it really makes a difference when you're cleaning them the second time. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this product. I will include the Adams Polishes website in the description below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, because there's a ton of content coming out with this car, cleaning products, all kinds of good stuff. I hope you enjoyed this. Take it easy.